Today, I want to talk about this amazing couple who's in mid-60s who just started surfing with me. Life is once. I always want everybody to have fun and try anything. It doesn't matter how old. It means if you have something you want, get out of it. When you're ready, right person will show up. When the opportunity comes, take it and just have fun. This blonde-haired lady, June, had fear of surfing. But when she saw me the first time carrying a surfboard, she asked me if I can teach her. And I was able to say yes without any hesitant. But I was not like that before. Probably you all are related to this mindset we put into ourselves from our past bad experiences. Our belief, I am not good enough. Most of us have this mindset, right? Also, when risk involves, it stops to try, right? When the fear occurs from bad past experiences, it stops to challenge it, right? Either you keep living the way it is or change your mindset and start living the way you want. If you have something you really want to do, go for it. Take a risk and try. As you know, I am from Japan. I always lived close from the ocean. I traveled a lot, lived many places, and I always lived close to the ocean. When I was in Japan, I used to go swimming to the ocean, even by myself. I was not a good swimmer, but I just loved being in water. Ironically, since I moved to Los Angeles, I didn't go to the beach not that much until I had the biggest heartbroken in my life. I don't want to talk about any details on YouTube, but I had a super low self-esteem. And I was so lost. Two things I really wanted when I moved to the United States. I wanted to get a green card and a husband. But at that time, I had no green card. No love in my life. I was struggling mentally a lot. But one day, I found a local beach and fell in love with the whole energy out there. So I started going to that beach almost every day just to go for a walk. I was already in 40s. I also made some new friends who all lived in Malibu and started swimming once a week with them. This gathering and sharing the time in the ocean was changing me. Ocean became part of my life. One day, I took my younger Japanese friend to Malibu for swimming. And she came with 2 surfboards. My reaction was like, I was too old for it. Oh God, forget it. I had no interest. But she was convincing me, and I got hooked. So the next day, I bought my own surfboard, same as my friend's one. And I started finding instructors on the beach. If they were not available, I was looking for instructors from the internet. All my instructors, they were like my kids, like college kids. So my instructors are calling me Mama Mai. I was so determined. I found my passion first time in my life. I just wanted to surf. It was so much fun. Catching the waves and popping up on the board was a new sensation, which I never felt in my life. But I was scared to go there by myself. So I kept hiring instructors. I made some surfer friends, and sometimes I took surf lessons with my friends. It was just so much fun. People like, why you still take lessons? Because I was getting much better waves, and all my instructors are taking me all the way far and able to get close to the dolphins if they're around. I never forget this time. One of my instructor and I were the only people in the ocean, and we were surrounded by dozens of dolphins. And those dolphins kept jumping around my surfboard. It was amazing, but I was more terrified. But I could not surf by myself for a long time. My instructors are calling me like whitewash queen. I stayed inside, catching whitewash, because I depend on the instructors way too much. They take me outside, so I didn't really need to paddle. I was so used to them pushing my board. So I could not go outside by myself for a long time. If you are following my YouTube channel, you know I talk a lot about the law of attraction. I made some friends, but they were always leaving Los Angeles. So one day I asked universe, I want to make a real surfer girlfriends, forever girlfriends. And guess what? And those two showed up in a different times, but it took only 5 minutes to become friends. I met both of them in water. It was so interesting. Right after I said to universe, this is what I want, boom, they just showed up. And they became my friends forever. Surfing was not only healing my heart, it was opening my life door. But once a week or twice a week of surfing didn't make me a better surfer. But my Japanese friends started taking me many different locations. We're just enjoying surfing. I bought new boards, and I felt like I started really surfing. But one-time accident changed how I feel about surfing. One time, my board hit a guy, and he was so angry. And that anger really scared me. So I started building up the fear. I don't want to be around people. I don't want this kind of incident ever happen again. So I changed the time to surf. If you are surfers, you know earlier is better. But I don't surf early in the morning. I just don't like crowds. Also, my super close surfer girlfriend got into the big accident. She almost died. And another friend of mine got sucked into the sand and couldn't get up. She almost got drowned. I felt like I was going to die so many times. I started getting into accidents, cutting myself with a fin, end up being in the urgent care, getting stitches on my face, hitting myself almost all the time. Whenever I got accident, I had to stop to surf, which was a bummer. Even there was a fear involved. I kept surfing because I had great friends to surf with. Sometimes I felt wonderful, but sometimes I felt like, why? I'm not good enough. I was not able to give myself credit, even I caught really good waves. I felt amazing only that moment. But most of the time, I was feeling like I was a failure. why I'm not good, why I get so scared, why I'm not catching waves like others. And if my friends wanted to see me surfing, my answer was that, oh, hell no. I was afraid to be judged, that they will see me that I'm not good enough. If they were the surfers, it was okay. But if they were not interested in surfing, my answer was always that, oh no, nobody's going to see me how I surf, alright? And my husband was complaining that I choose surf over him. Unfortunately, I was not able to surf whenever I wanted. So whenever the opportunity showed up, it was more important than anything else. My husband wanted to come and see me surf, but I kept refusing him to see me for a long time. I was afraid to be judged that I'm not good enough. But my husband started surfing with me for a little bit until his daughter passed away, because that was his thing with his children. But because one of his daughter died, he stopped going to the ocean. Well, I'm not going to talk about that sad story in here, but anyway, whenever I felt discouraged being in the ocean, I was playing in the whitewash with beginner surfers, and I was having fun. I gave up to go outside. Deep inside of me, still kept feeling why I'm not good enough. But whenever I'm around beginners, I could not help laughing hard. I was having the blast. I was giving lots of advice to beginners, and they were all appreciate my advice. And after I turned 50-something, I had a big glaucoma surgery. And my doctor recommended me to surf with goggles. I was like, okay, to begin with. So I was surfing with goggles. But, oh my God, it was impossible to see waves are coming. It was so dangerous. So I decided I'm going to sell all my boards. And I got the foam board, like a beginner's. I started focus more on cautious than trying to catch more waves. Now, I started developing a fear, and I started becoming too safe. Am I really enjoying surfing? I love to be in the water, but am I really enjoying surfing? I was not alone. My Japanese friend who taught me how to surf had the same problems. After she had a baby, she started becoming too cautious too. We both wanted to be better. So we both wanted to get hypnotized to get rid of the big wave fear. So we asked one of the big wave surfers who can do sport hypnotherapy, can you help us to get rid of our fear? And his answer was like this: sorry, I cannot help you guys fear of getting rid of big waves. But I can help you building up the confidence. Confidence. It was like aha moment to me. And also here's another advice. Do you enjoy surfing? You gotta be the person to have fun the most in water. Wow. That advice really got to me. It is so funny. When I teach people about home organizing, that is exactly what I teach. I tell my clients, wording is very important. How you believe who you are becomes your reality. If you keep thinking you cannot organize, that's the reality you are creating. And I can always find the niche, how I can help every single client. What is the best way them to learn how to tidy and organize in a fun way? How I can change their mindset. But when it comes to my surfing skills, I was complaining about myself. I always had this belief. I don't have enough knowledge about ocean and surfing. Nobody really taught me how to swim, so I'm not a strong swimmer. I took many surf lessons, but sometimes I don't know what the heck I'm doing because I'm not a good surfer. All the belief I developed inside of me made me feel like I'm not good enough. But I changed my belief system. Like I've been teaching all my clients when it comes to organizing. So I made one simple statement. I am a good surfer. I am a goddamn good surfer. So I let go of the pressure I put myself. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to be better. I don't need to go up like I have to be this, I have to do that. No. I just stopped. I decided to just enjoy surfing. And if I didn't do good, it's okay. But I was there. I started looking all the bright side about myself. What I started doing was giving myself love. How awesome I found my passion. How much I enjoy love being in the ocean. How lucky I am. I can go to the ocean anytime I want. I'm super lucky. I have great friends to surf with. And also, even I go there by myself, I always have fun and make new friends. I'm so lucky that I'm healthy. And then guess what? After I changed my mindset, people started coming to me more in water. When somebody asked me if they're beginners, I started teaching here and there. I used to give advice to beginners, but now people come to me when I'm surfing in water. People ask me, how did you do that? How did you get that wave? Teach me. As you guys saw in my previous YouTube video about this girl, learned how to pop up from my second lesson. I started enjoying teaching as well. When I was in a volunteer surfing group, I was teaching one girl, and she asked me, I want to do everything all by myself. And I gave her just a little trick, and she was able to get up all by herself. And after the class, other students came up to me. They were like, Mai, how did you do that? Will you teach me that too? I could not believe I can teach. So when I met June and her husband Jerry, I didn't say yes right away, to be honest. Even I wanted, because I was scared. I was scared of the age. I was scared if they got hurt. That was the first thing I felt. Oh yes, universe gave me my fear right away. I was not even teaching her. I promised her that I will let her to be on my board and I will push her. So I think that was the second push. My board fin went straight into my toes. I don't even remember exactly how it happened, but ow! June was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I created that fear, you know? But I felt so lucky that because of my foam board, My fins were not super sharp like other boards. And I can really say that I'm glad it happened before the real lessons. So I made a decision to teach them nothing but caution and safety. So now when I teach them, we do lots of stretches, exercise on the sand. If you're around their energy, you're gonna love their energy. You don't feel they're already in the mid-60s. They have such a loving, super fun energy. They belong to a body surfing group in Santa Monica. They are older than me, and they all boogie board 3 times a week. They gather in Santa Monica. They just enjoy their time together. June and Jerry are comfortable with a boogie board. So I came up with this idea.
Where's
I'm
your
going to
hand?
teach
Yes.
them
Good.
like that
Again,
they
lay
are
down.
a long surfboard.
Push up.
So
Use your
now
back leg.
teaching
Yes.
them
Okay. Jerry,
surfboard.
your body. Yes,
But
perfect.
think about it.
Down. Lay down. And use your back leg and pop up.
They have to
Excellent.
learn how to pop up.
Jerry,
That's
your
their
hand.
homework
Where's
at
your
home
hand?
too.
Yes. Good.
And
Again.
June texts me beautiful message. She says she loves the way I teach, little by little. And she feels happy because I talk about a lot of the safety. And she's happy that I am showing surfboard like a boogie board. I'm not teaching them any surfing techniques, but what I'm teaching them is just to have fun. I'm seriously happy to be part of their surfing journey. Their goal may not be most of the surfers out there. Their goal is to have fun and able to catch whitewash. It doesn't matter they pop up or not. My job is to teach them safety and enjoy the time together and have fun. Life is fun. How we live, how we choose. It doesn't matter how old we are. We just keep living fully till the end. Choose what makes you feel joyful and happy. I'm thankful for this life I have now. And I met some older surfer ladies recently. I introduced this lady, Cindy, on my Instagram. I met her when I was doing surf volunteer thing, and she was also a volunteer person. And she told me she started surfing after she was 60, and her instructor was already in 80s. Holy cow! And my new surfer buddy, we're the same age, and she started surfing this year. She is 55, and she's already catching green waves now. Green waves, not white. Green. It is so funny. I wanted to teach organizing. Also, I wanted to teach life coaching, digital courses, and also I wanted to do something about surfing. I needed time to surf. And now I'm doing it all. If I didn't get the big heart broken, I would not start going to the beach. I would not meet people in Malibu. I would not be swimming. If my friend didn't bring me the board that day, my life would not be the same. You never know how your life will be. My friend and I always say, What our life would be without the ocean. Surfing changed my life and taught me many things. Every waves are different. Still challenging, but I'm enjoying it more and more. What is your passion? Find a passion in your life.
Thank you for subscribing and supporting my YouTube channel. And all of you can get my service through my website. So down below, there is my link. So you can go there. If you want to get some kind of a service from me, use the 15 minutes free consultation. I have 3 different ways I can give you guys service. Okay? So check down below. My Serenity Space をフォローしていただきましてありがとうございます。ということで、私のサービスを3つ違った形で皆さんに提供することができます。この下に書いてあるウェブサイトの方に行って15分間のフリーコンサルテーションの方をぜひ利用してみてください。3つの違った形で皆さんに違ったサービスを提供することができます。